happy Saturday. Well, I don't know if it's happy, but, well, happy because we're safe, but it's Hurricane Harvey's aftermath of everything, I guess. So there are quite a few cities in Texas that have been hit pretty hard, all along the coast, Rockport, Galveston, Corpus, but Houston's getting hit really hard with flooding, and now it's going onto the streets. So I'm actually kind of worried that we're not going to be able to get home safely. We'll be able to get home as far as the freeway, but I don't know about getting home to our actual street. So I'm really hoping that it drains some, but I don't think so. It's supposed to rain all through next Thursday in Houston. Houston floods so much, and we have so many bayous, so many reservoirs, and I don't know, I don't know what happens. So, but as far as damage, I don't think Houston has any actual building damage, just flooding right now. The winds are pretty strong in Austin. Let me show you. It's a little windy outside, nothing too crazy. Okay, well, it looks a little crazy. But I do have a hair appointment scheduled for 4 o'clock today. I'm gonna try and see if I can still make it. If it's just windy, it is raining actually. But if it's still like this, I might be able to drive, but if it gets worse, then I'm not going to. But I don't know how many more times I'll be here until my wedding, so I'm gonna try and take every opportunity I can. We're gonna go to the grocery store right now to buy food for dinner, for lunch, and that's it. I gotta get to the gym one way or another. So if you didn't know, I'm very allergic to cats, and if I touch my face or touch anything in here and then touch my face or my eyes, I break out. Oh, I got little red spots all over. But we're watching the news in my pajamas and socks with the dogs. We're good. I am looking at the weather right now kind of to see what Houston looks like. I'm gonna do some client emails, and that's what I have planned. I do want to talk to y'all about, if some of you don't know, I don't know if all of you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, but next week is my last week of my 4-week challenge, of my first round of my 4-week challenge, and then after that, starting September 4th, I'm gonna have my next round of, this week I'm gonna have my next round of signups to start on September 4th. And it's a really cool program. I don't really have that many girls. I honestly only want to take up to 15, so it's very intimate, very close. I post workouts. I give you new hit workouts every week. I also give you cardio. We do macros together. I kind of answer all your questions, anything that you must have. You send me photos. I post photos on our Facebook website. I'm pretty active, and just kind of talk to you about my downfalls and my struggles and things that work for me and food that works for me. So it's a really cool interactive page and challenge, and it's just something different. If you like to work out hard, work out fast, like to have challenges, if you're bored, this is a really cool way to, I guess, change it up a bit. And all the girls are loving it so far, so we have one more week, and then I'm starting a whole new round next week, so I think that'll be really cool. I'm gonna watch this. Look at the weather.
Well, that's anywhere from 7 to 9 inches of rain.
This is where we live, right here.
Indicating where we've already seen about 4 to 6 inches of rain. These are estimates. So if you go to that Harris County Flood Control District, that website, you will see specific amounts over your neighborhood.
This is where the gym is.
General idea where the most rain has fallen over the past 12 hours. Bayous and creeks. A lot of you have been asking about our bayous, creeks, streams, lakes. Those are always a concern. So of course, if you live by a body of water and you know your neighborhood right now, of course, that would typically flood. Let me show you what I'm tracking here. Greens Bayou at East 6 Freeway, Creek. Darby's been watching that pretty closely. That's the only creek that we just say. Most of the rain that has fallen overnight into early this morning, you know, we've handled pretty well. Keegan's Bayou, West Belford and Wilcrest, still in its banks. Some of the big
looks crazy outside, Dad.
Yeah.
You think the fence is going to fall over?
This is the
no, it fell over once, so I already stabilized it.
Grounds are saturated. We've had our first real wave of some heavy.
All right, snack time. I'm low on my protein, so I'm eating Greek yogurt, raspberries, blueberries, and hemp seeds to help with my fat intake. And I just had half a tablespoon of peanut butter because that's all that I have left. Since there's nothing else to do today because it's raining, pouring, I can't even go out, I'm gonna remake the chicken shawarma French fries. So the first step is to cut the French fries into, or cut the potatoes into French fries. I used a tablespoon of olive oil. Of course, you don't have to do that. You can just spray the oil. And I used garlic and salt. And I'm gonna put them in the oven on 425 for probably about 30 minutes, and then I'll check them. And then I'm gonna season the chicken right now and let it sit for a little while, and I'll show you how I season the chicken. I forgot to push record again, but I made a whole cucumber and a little bit of onion. This is all the onion that I used. This is the topping: tomatoes, cucumber, onion. I added lemon juice, parsley, and salt and pepper. And then this is the dill sauce with just yogurt, pickle juice, salt and pepper, and lemon. Is ready. Fries are ready, and toppings are ready. Okay, now that you have the fries and the chicken, you add the pico cucumber sauce. And you can add as much as you want. And then you just garnish it with top.
I'm not gonna leave any for you.
We're doing shoulders and triceps. I just did my warm up. Now we're gonna do our actual workout. We do the workout 4 rounds. I'm gonna show you 1 round. Hey guys, happy Game of Thrones Sunday evening for the finale. We are still in Austin. We're actually trapped here, so I don't think we'll be able to leave for a couple of days, but had a good workout this morning. Derek got here, I answered some emails. I'm starting my new plans, and then this is our dinner for tonight. Made pork tacos with all the toppings. I actually don't have a scale here, so I've been having to measure everything in cups, half cups, fourth of a cups, tablespoons. So it's been a little bit different. I've been still trying to keep track of my macros. I don't even have a body weight scale, so I don't know how much I weigh, but I'm trying to stay on track, and my macros are still pretty high that I don't need a refeed just yet. I am dropping my macros a little bit. I guess I can tell you my macros. Right, this coming week, I'm gonna do 150 protein, 170 carb, and 55 fat or 50 fat. I need to look and see if I'm gonna actually drop my fat yet. I know they're still pretty high. I have 9 weeks to go. I started at 220 carbs, but we're slowly moving. Okay. Did you see the kitties? Did you see the kitties? Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? Keely? Are you being a good girl? Are you being a good girl? Yeah? Here are my tacos. I could only do 2 ounces of pork. And then I did, I don't know how many, I don't know, guesstimating. Lots of ounces of chicken. We introduced the dogs to the cats today. We kind of put barriers up. We had no casualties. Everyone was happy. The dogs are just on high alert, and so are the cats. Few hisses, no barks, we're good.
Here is totally submerged. The only cars really getting around this neighborhood is right here. We just saw this family pull up in this higher vehicle.
Hey guys, I'm gonna try and vlog a little bit. It's a little windy, so I hope you can hear me, but if you can see my hair and the weather, it's absolutely gorgeous in Austin, which pisses me off so much because we are stranded here. We can't get back to our house. Just this whole disaster is completely overwhelming, and every time I think about it or hear that people are donating, it really just absolutely brings me to tears because it's my home. It's where my friends are, where my family, away from my family is, and right now they're scared and I'm scared, and it's just not something that, you know, you of course think that you're going to be a part of. And you know, I know Houston floods, it flooded 2 years ago, but this is the biggest flood that we've had. And right now the biggest thing is that all the dams are overflowing, all the reservoirs are overflowing, and they have to release some water in the dams so the water can actually, so the dam won't break. If the water in the dam, if the dam breaks, then all the water is going to go to all the houses, and even more damage can occur, which I don't even know how that's possible. So as of right now, Carol and Hernan left. They think that their house is flooded. In spring, all of our friends in Sugar Land are having to evacuate to different parts of Sugar Land because some of them are in mandatory evacuation, some of them are involuntary because they're opening the dams. As far as our house right now, we don't have any word of, we have a neighbor that is, you know, barely texting us, but we know he has other things to worry about. So he is, you know, just giving us yes or no responses. But our house is supposedly not underwater, thank God. We live kind of elevated, so, you know, you have to go up a little bit to even get to our driveway. We're just worried about because we have a little, we have a reservoir in front of our house, and then we have a little bayou behind our house. And if the bayou behind our house overflows, we think water could come in the back. And so then our first floor would get underwater. The good thing and the bad thing about that is all of our major things are on the second and third floor, but all of our important paperwork, just some expensive things in there, so I'm just worried about that. My Jeep is in there, in the garage, so I'm just hoping that everything will be okay. And I know that a few people aren't there, like Christian's gone, he's in Canada, Russell's in Dallas, Jovan is in LA, so some of us are not even there. I know Shali and Danae are fine in their house. They live right by Buffalo Bayou, but they're on top of a really big hill, so their house is there, and then they also live on the second floor, so they're even in a better location. A couple people live in Katy, and actually all my coworkers live in Katy, and their houses are being flooded, and they're They're actually using my high school to shelter people right now. I don't even know when we're gonna be able to go back to school. They canceled school for the entire week. Derek and I are gonna try and go back home maybe on Wednesday or maybe before that, I don't know, but right now we can't even take the major freeway that we usually take because it's flooded. All major highways are flooded right now, so I don't even know how we're gonna get home. We might use my dad's kayak to try and get back home. FEMA is going to supposedly be in Houston for the next couple of years, fixing all the damage and fixing everything that, you know, the flood is overcoming. The bad thing with our house is we don't have flood insurance. We don't have flood insurance because as soon as we were getting all of our insurances, with a brand new house, it's mandatory to have insurance for a full year. So of course we're gonna have insurance anyway, but with our insurance, at least 2 professionals, the USAA rep told me that I didn't need flood insurance because we're not in a flood zone. But, you know, hurricanes happen, so we don't have flood insurance. That's another reason why I'm freaking out about our house, but I'm just praying for the best. And now I need to get flood insurance. I actually did call my insurance, you know, just asking questions, seeing what could happen, and, you know, nothing would have helped if I would have gotten insurance, which I knew, but, you know, maybe USAA was doing something nice for their members, who knows, I don't know. So, I got a lot of things on my mind. If you are religious, not religious, please pray for us. Please pray for my family in Houston. Please pray for just people that I don't even know in Houston that's being affected. I just can't imagine. I've heard that some people have lost everything already, and it's just amazing. Just catastrophic. So please help us out. Love you. Bye.
You've been in your home for so long and you want to get out. It is hard to just sit there and stay and not be on the roads, but that is certainly the best advice.